Welcome back to Top Coin, Coin Hunters, and History Lovers. Today's video is going to blow your mind. We are diving deep into the world of one of the most iconic and overlooked coins in your pocket, the 1990 United States 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny. But don't be fooled by its face value. This little copper-colored coin might just be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. That's right, what looks like just 1 cent could be your lucky ticket to big money if you know what to look for. So make sure you stay tuned till the end because we're uncovering its origin, unique varieties, valuable errors, and what the coin is selling for in today's red-hot collector's market. The Lincoln cent has been around for over a century. First minted in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on his 100th birthday. It became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of the traditional Lady Liberty. By the time we reached 1990, the coin had already undergone several transformations, from its original wheatback design to the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959. That reverse stayed until 2008, making the 1990 penny part of an important legacy, the Memorial Series, which ran for nearly 50 years. But what makes the 1990 penny special, and why is it catching the eyes of collectors today? First, let's talk mintage. In 1990, the United States Mint produced billions of these pennies, over 6.8 billion from the Philadelphia Mint and another 4.9 billion from Denver. That's a staggering number. So at first glance, it might seem like this coin is too common to be worth much. But here's the twist, it's not just about how many were made. It's about the small details, the rare errors, the mint marks, the condition, and even the way the coin was struck. And when those align just right, the value skyrockets. Now here's where things get truly exciting. Among all the 1990 pennies, there's one version that stands out like a diamond in a pile of pebbles. It's known as the 1990 NOS Proof Lincoln cent. Let me explain. Proof coins are specially made for collectors, struck with sharp detail and a mirror-like finish. In 1990, the San Francisco Mint was responsible for producing these proof coins, and they all had a tiny S mint mark under the date. But due to a striking error, a small number of these coins were minted without the S mark. That makes them extremely rare and incredibly valuable. Only a few of these NOS-proof 1990 pennies are known to exist, and when one goes up for auction, collectors go wild. In fact, one of these coins sold for over $20,000. Yes, $20,000 for a penny. It's like finding buried treasure in your change. So how can you tell if your 1990 penny is worth more than just a cent? Here are the key things to look for. Mint mark. Check under the year 1990. If you find a proof penny without the S mint mark, congratulations, that's the jackpot. Proof versus regular strike. Proof coins have a mirror-like surface and very sharp details. If you have one, compare it with a regular penny. The difference is obvious. Condition is king. Coins in uncirculated condition or graded high by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC can command premium prices. Even a regular 1990 penny can be worth $10 to $50 if it's in pristine condition. Die errors. Look for doubling, misstrikes, off-center strikes, or other visible abnormalities. These error coins are highly collectible and often worth significantly more. Let's get into numbers. Here's what the 1990 penny is going for on the current market. Regular 1990 penny, Philadelphia or Denver Mint, in circulated condition, typically worth face value. 1 cent uncirculated, mint state, 1990 penny. Worth between $1 to $10 depending on grade and luster. High-grade MS 67 or MS 68 red examples. These can sell for $50 to $500.1990 NOS-proof penny. These rare examples have sold for $10,000 to $25,000 at major auctions. Error coins from 1990, depending on the error type, these can range from $50 to over $1,000. Keep in mind, coin values fluctuate depending on demand, metal prices, and collector interest. But the 1990 penny remains a hot target, especially for error coin hunters and proof collectors. So you think you've struck gold with your 1990 penny. What now? Get it graded. Contact PCGS or NGC to get your coin professionally graded. This adds credibility and increases value. Auction houses, heritage auctions, Stacksbowers, and great collections are trusted platforms for rare coins. Online marketplaces, eBay is a popular option, but be cautious and do your research. Coins with authentication certificates sell better and for higher prices. Local coin dealers. If you want a quick sale, find a reputable local coin dealer who can appraise and offer you a fair price. So, next time you find a 1990 penny in your couch cushions or coin jar, don't dismiss it. That 1 cent coin could be your gateway into a fascinating world of numismatics and possibly a small fortune. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises. History, art, mystery, and value all wrapped up in something that fits in your hand. Whether you're in it for the money or the passion, keep your eyes open. Because one penny, just one, might change everything. Don't forget to like this video if you found it valuable, subscribe to the channel for more hidden coin treasures, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another discovery. Got a rare coin story or a 1990 penny of your own? Drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Have you ever looked at a simple penny and wondered if it's worth more than just 1 cent? What if I told you that the 2012 1-cent coin from the United States, yes, that little copper-colored coin sitting in your change jar, could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars under the right conditions? In this video, we're diving deep into the story, the design, the minting secrets, the rare errors, and the current market value of the 2012 US penny. Trust me, you'll never look at spare change the same way again. So stick around, grab your coin jar, and let's see if you might be holding on to a miniature treasure without even realizing it. Let's rewind the clock back to the origins of the United States penny. The penny has a rich and fascinating legacy, tracing back to 1793. But today, we're zooming in on the modern shield cent, a coin that started making headlines in 2010 and continued into 2012, the year we're focusing on. The 2012 penny is part of the Lincoln Shield series. On the obverse, that's the front side of the coin, you'll find the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design by Victor David Brenner that's been in use since 1909. It's iconic, timeless, and a tribute to the president who preserved the Union during the Civil War. But flip the coin over, and you'll see something more modern, a Union shield with 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies, joined by a horizontal bar at the top, symbolizing federal unity. In the center of the shield, the word 1 cent is boldly inscribed, and above it, the banner reads E pluribus unum, out of many, one. This reverse design, created by Lyndall Bass and engraved by Joseph Minna, is packed with symbolism and patriotism. It replaced the Lincoln Memorial design used from 1959 to 2008 and the temporary bicentennial series of 2009. Now let's talk metal. The 2012 penny might look coppery, but it's actually made of 97.5% zinc and just 2.5% copper plating. That's right, since 1982, the U.S. Mint has produced pennies with a core of zinc to cut down on production costs. These coins weigh about 2.5 grams and measure 19.05 millimeters in diameter. In 2012, the penny was struck at two primary locations, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Coins from Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, while those from Denver have a small D beneath the year. There was also a smaller number of proof coins minted at the San Francisco Mint for collectors, featuring sharp details and mirror-like finishes. These proof coins are far more valuable than the standard circulation strikes, and we'll get to their worth very soon. Here's where things get exciting. While the standard 2012 pennies are incredibly common, with over 5.6 billion struck at Philadelphia and 4.4 billion at Denver, the real value lies in rare mint errors and varieties. These are the coins that make collectors' hearts race and auctions sizzle. Some of the most valuable 2012 penny errors include off-center strikes. These happen when the blank planchet is not properly aligned in the press. A 2012 D penny struck 30% off-center can sell for over $100, depending on the visibility of the date. Double die obverse. DDO. This error involves doubling in the design due to misalignment during the die-making process. Look closely at the letters in Liberty or the date. Doubling can mean a windfall. Clipped planchets. If part of the coin appears to have been clipped off, it may be a mint error. These can be worth between $20 to $150. Die cracks and cuts. These raised lines or blobs on the coin surface are caused by damaged dies and can attract collector interest, particularly if they are dramatic. Some proof versions of the 2012 S penny, especially in pristine PR70 deep cameo condition, have sold for upwards of $30 to $75 depending on demand. But wait. The highest known auction prices for 2012 pennies came from errors graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. A 2012 penny with a major off-center strike and a visible date sold for over $300. While a proof error with a reverse struck through foreign material hit nearly $500. So how much is your 2012 penny worth today? Let's break it down. Regular circulation coins in average condition are worth just face value, 1 cent. They're too common. Uncirculated coins, those with no wear, straight from a mint roll or set, can sell for 10 to 50 cents depending on the buyer. Brilliant uncirculated coins or those in MS65 grade or higher from a grading service can bring in $1 to $5, sometimes more. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint in PR69 or PR70 condition range from $10 to $75, especially if graded by PCGS or NGC. Error coins like double dies, off-center strikes, or dramatic die breaks can command anywhere from $50 to several $100s, depending on the severity and visibility of the error. Here's the truth: coin collectors love errors and varieties. And with billions of 2012 pennies out there, even rare errors are still being discovered today. So check your change, folks. A single coin could change your day. If you want to start hunting for valuable 2012 pennies, here's what you need to do. Get rolls of pennies from the bank. Ask for a box if you're serious. This is called coin roll hunting. Use a magnifying glass or digital microscope. Check for doubling, die breaks, or off-center strikes. Sort your coins. Set aside anything shiny, uncirculated, or unusual. Check for mint marks, especially Denver and San Francisco. Compare with trusted coin value sites and auction results to spot rare varieties. Get your coin graded if you think it's valuable. PCGS and NGC are the industry standards. At the end of the day, most 2012 pennies are still worth 1 cent. But hidden among the billions, there are rare gems, errors, varieties, pristine proofs that could make you a tidy sum. And beyond the money, collecting coins connects us to American history, artistry, and a thrilling hunt for the unexpected. So the next time you see a penny on the ground, don't just walk past it. Pick it up, flip it over, study it closely, because the smallest coin might just carry the biggest surprise. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more numismatic content, and let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin in your change. Until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting, and always check your pockets. If you've ever found a 1 cent coin from 2013 lying around in your pocket change, hold on to it tightly, because that humble penny might be worth a lot more than you think. That's right. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2013 United States 1 cent coin, its hidden history, collector value, mint errors, and why some of these coins are selling for serious money right now in the collector's market. So sit tight, grab your coin jar, and let's explore the mystery, history, and money behind the 2013 Lincoln cent. Let's rewind the clock a bit. The 2013 United States 1 cent coin, better known as the Lincoln cent, is part of a long-running series that started way back in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, Lincoln's portrait has been on the obverse, that's the front side, of the penny for more than a century. Now, in 2013, the Lincoln cent featured the same modern reverse design introduced in 2010. The Union Shield. This shield represents Lincoln's preservation of the United States during the Civil War, a nod to unity and strength. The 2013 version kept this sleek, historical design and was minted in large numbers by both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But here's where things get interesting. Now, at first glance, the 2013 penny might look like just another coin in your spare change. After all, billions were made, over $3.7 billion from Philadelphia and over $4.3 billion from Denver. But as every seasoned collector knows, it's not always about how many were made. It's about the rarities, the errors, the mint quality, and the stories behind them. Let's break down what makes some 2013 pennies potentially valuable. First, mint errors. Certain 2013 Lincoln cents were struck with mistakes at the mint that collectors go crazy for. These include double dies, where the design appears to have been stamped twice, creating a ghost-like image off-center strikes, where the coin design is misaligned die cracks or cuts. Raised lines or lumps due to a damaged die. Some of these error pennies have sold for hundreds of dollars, even up to $500 or more, depending on their rarity and condition. Next, high-grade coins. Collectors love coins that are in perfect or near-perfect condition, often graded by companies like PCGS or NGC. A 2013 cent graded MS67 or higher, meaning mint state with no wear and sharp detail, can fetch $100 to $300 or more, especially if it's a top population coin. One of the highest graded examples known. So, if you have a 2013 penny, here's what to look for. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. If your penny has no mint mark under the year, it was made in Philadelphia. These are common, but some high-grade versions and error coins are very collectible. Denver Mint, D mint mark. If there's a small d below the date, that means it was minted in Denver. The same rules apply. Check for condition and errors. Proof coins, though not released for general circulation. 2013 also saw proof pennies, beautifully struck coins made for collectors, usually part of special proof sets. These have a mirror-like finish and are worth far more than face value, especially in perfect PR70 condition. Satin finish coins. Certain special issue sets included satin finish coins that stand out with a soft, matte luster. Different from regular circulation strikes. So what's the market value right now? As of 2025, here's a quick overview of current values based on market trends and auction results. Regular 2013 penny in average circulated condition, 1 cent high grade MS65 or higher, $5 to $100 plus. Depending on condition, mint error coin, $25 to over $500, depending on the type and severity of the error-proof coin. Graded PR69 or PR70, $10 to $1.75 plus. Satin finish coin in top condition, $20 to $1.60 plus. And here's the kicker: values are going up for rare and perfect specimens. Some collectors and investors are buying top-grade Lincoln cents now, predicting they'll rise in value over the next decade as the series becomes more historic and selective. Think you've got a winner? Here's what you can do. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to look closely at your coin for any doubling, misprints, or unusual features. Compare it to error coin charts and auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions to see if it matches rare types. Consider getting your coin graded by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC if you believe it's in mint state condition or shows a valuable error. Avoid cleaning your coin. That can destroy its value instantly. And if you're selling, look for reputable coin dealers, online marketplaces, or coin shows where you can get fair market value. So, the next time you're about to toss a penny aside, think again. That tiny copper coin from 2013 might just be hiding a fortune in plain sight. Whether it's a rare mint error, a top-graded specimen, or a collector's proof, the Lincoln cent continues to surprise and excite collectors around the world. If you enjoyed learning about this undervalued and often overlooked coin, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you never miss our weekly drops about coin values, collecting tips, and the incredible stories behind money. Got a 2013 penny you think might be special? Drop a comment below, let's talk. And who knows, your coin might be the star of our next video. Today's video is going to blow your mind because we're talking about a tiny coin with a massive secret. You might have walked past it, spun it at the gas station, or dropped it in a tip jar, but that 2017 1-cent coin from the United States of America could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. Yes, you heard that right. That little copper-colored penny from 2017 that you probably have in your wallet, piggy bank, or car cup holder could actually be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. But not all 2017 pennies are valuable. You need to know exactly what to look for. So buckle up as we dive into the story, design, errors, and current market values of the 2017 US 1-cent coin. You do not want to miss this. Let's start with the basics. The 2017 penny is officially called the Lincoln cent. It's part of the long-running Lincoln cent series that started way back in 1909, making it one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. The front, or obverse, of the coin features the profile of President Abraham Lincoln, a design originally created by Victor David Brenner. Now in 2017, the mint continued using the familiar Union Shield reverse design. That's the back of the coin, and it shows a shield with a bold horizontal stripe at the top and 13 vertical stripes below, representing the unity of the original 13 colonies under the federal government. This reverse was introduced in 2010, replacing the 4 commemorative reverse designs from 2009. The 2017 penny is made primarily of zinc, with a thin copper plating. It weighs about 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. There were 3 main types of 2017 pennies minted: 2017 no mint mark, struck at the Philadelphia Mint Point 2017. D. Struck at the Denver Mint. 2017. P. Also struck at the Philadelphia Mint. But here's the twist. For the first time ever, the Philadelphia Mint added a P mint mark to the penny in 2017. This had never been done before on a regular issue penny, and it was to commemorate the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint. This little letter P made history. And it made collectors sit up and take notice. Here's where things get really exciting. Not all 2017 pennies are made equal. Some of them have mint errors, and if you find one of these error coins, you could be holding on to a hidden gold mine. Let's break down the most valuable errors and what to look for. This is one of the most famous and desired types of error in the coin collecting world. A DDO happens when the die that strikes the coin has a slight misalignment, resulting in doubled images, especially visible on letters like Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 2017. If you spot doubling with the naked eye or a magnifying glass, it could be a sign of serious value. Some 2017 pennies were struck off-center, meaning the design was not properly aligned during the minting process. The more off-center the coin, and the more complete the visible date, the higher the value. Coins that are 50% off-center or more with a readable date can sell for hundreds of dollars. Cracks or blobs in unusual places on the coin could be die breaks or cuts. These are rare and occur when the die used to strike the coin starts to deteriorate. These kinds of errors are collectible and can bring in extra cash, especially if they're dramatic or well-placed. If the letters in United States of America, E pluribus unum, or other areas of the design are partially missing or unusually faded, it could be due to a weak strike or grease-filled die. These errors are sought after and can increase a coin's value. The rare, sometimes blank planchets from other coin types or years accidentally get used. A 2017 penny struck on a dime planchet, for example, would be an incredibly rare and valuable find. So, what are collectors paying today for these 2017 1-cent coins? Let's talk numbers. A standard 2017 penny with no mint mark is usually worth face value. But if it's in mint state condition, graded MS67 or higher, it can sell for $10 to $50. A 2017 D penny in top condition can also fetch around $15 to $60. The 2017 P is the one with historical significance, and collectors are scooping these up, especially in mint or proof-like condition. An uncirculated 2017 P penny in MS68 condition has sold for up to $400 at auction. Error coins are where the real money is. A 2017 double die penny has sold for $150 to $350 depending on the severity of the doubling. Off-center strikes have reached $250 plus. Coins with dramatic die breaks or cuts have sold in the $100 to $500 range. A 2017 penny struck on the wrong planchet. That could be a $1,000 plus coin. If you're excited right now and itching to go through your coin jar or check your change, here's how to spot a winner. Grab a magnifying glass or a coin loop, ideally 10x magnification. Separate your 2017 pennies into piles, no mint mark, D, and P. Look for doubling on the lettering, unusual shapes, off-centering, or any marks that seem out of place. Use a flashlight to shine light from different angles. This helps reveal surface anomalies. If you find something unusual, compare it with verified images on coin error websites or take it to a local coin shop or submit it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC.so. There you have it. That humble little 2017 penny might be worth more than you ever imagined. Whether it's because of a historic mint mark, a shocking mint error, or simply high-grade condition, your change could be holding a hidden treasure. Go check your wallets, purses, jars, and car seats. You never know what's lurking there. And hey, if you do find a rare 2017 penny, come back here and drop a comment. I'd love to hear your story. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who needs to check their change, and make sure to subscribe for more rare coin breakdowns and numismatic mysteries. Today, we are diving into one of the most iconic and underrated coins in American history, the 2018 United States 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, it's just a penny, hold on tight. Because this little copper-colored coin might just be worth way more than 1 cent. Some rare variations of the 2018 penny have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. That's right, a coin you might have in your pocket or coin jar right now could be hiding some serious value. So grab your magnifying glass, because we're about to uncover the fascinating story behind this tiny treasure explore the coin's history, rare airs, valuable varieties, and find out how much it could be worth in today's coin market. Let's get into it. The story of the penny goes back to the early 1900s. In 1909, to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the United States Mint introduced the first coin to feature a real historical figure, President Abraham Lincoln himself. For decades, the Lincoln penny remained one of the most widely circulated coins in the world. In 1959, to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse design changed from the original wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial. Then, in 2009, we saw 4 special reverse designs celebrating Lincoln's bicentennial, and in 2010, the Mint introduced the Union Shield Reverse, a symbol of Lincoln's preservation of the Union during the Civil War. Fast forward to 2018, the penny design remains mostly unchanged, with the familiar side profile of President Lincoln on the obverse and the Union Shield on the reverse. But don't let its modern look fool you. There's more than meets the eye with the 2018 penny. Let's talk specs. The 2018 Lincoln penny is made primarily of zinc, about 97.5%, with a thin copper coating. It weighs approximately 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. You'll find the Liberty inscription on the left side of Lincoln's bust, the date 2018 on the right, and the motto, "In God We Trust," arching above. Now, there are 3 main versions of the 2018 penny: the Philadelphia Mint version, which carries no mint mark, the Denver Mint version, marked with a small d, and the San Francisco Mint version, marked with an S. Usually found in proof sets, each of these has its own level of scarcity, value, and collectible interest. Here's where it gets interesting. Most 2018 pennies are worth, well, 1 cent. But some, due to rare errors, high grades, or special minting issues, can fetch anywhere from a few dollars to several hundred, and in very rare cases, even over $1,000. Let's break down the key factors that can make your 2018 penny valuable. Error coins are a goldmine for collectors. Look out for the following. Double die obverse. DDO. These coins show doubling of the date or the lettering, like Liberty or In God We Trust. Even subtle doubling can be worth $50 to $150 or more. Off center strikes. If the design is noticeably off from the center, collectors go wild. The more dramatic the error, the higher the price. Some go $4 100 plus. Die cracks and cuts. These are raised lines or blobs on the coin, caused by damage to the die. Depending on size and location, these can fetch between $10 and $200. Struck through errors. Sometimes a foreign object gets in the way during minting. If you have a coin with odd textures or holes, it could be struck through cloth, grease, or wire. It could be worth a fortune. High-grade examples: MS67, MS68 or higher coins graded by PCGS or NGC in mint state 67 or above are extremely desirable. Why? Because they are nearly flawless. A 2018 D penny graded MS68 by PCGS sold for over $800 at auction. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint graded PR70 perfect condition have also sold for hundreds of dollars. If your coin has a brilliant, spotless surface, it's worth submitting for grading. Now for the big question: how much is a 2018 penny really worth today? Let's break it down. Regular circulated coin: 1 cent uncirculated, mint state 60 plus 10 to 50 cents MS65 to MS66, $2 to $1.15 MS67, $25 to $1.60 MS68, $200 to $850 or more depending on demand. Double die error. DDO $50 to $150 off, center, or struck through error. $100 to $300 plus proof coin. PR69 to PR70, $15 to $250 plus. Keep in mind, values fluctuate depending on collector demand, auction activity, and the condition of the coin. You might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these rare 2018 pennies? Start by checking your change jars, piggy banks, and pockets. Then, examine each coin carefully under a bright light or magnifier. Look closely for sharp details and mirror-like surfaces, any doubling of letters or numbers, any strange lines, blobs, or off-center images. If you spot something unique, compare it to known error examples online or submit it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Once verified, you can list your coin on auction sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections. Or you can visit a local coin show or dealer, But always know the value before you sell. So there you have it. The 2018 United States 1-cent coin may seem like pocket change, but in the world of coin collecting, it holds hidden gems that could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Whether it's a double die, an off-center strike, or a flawless mint-state beauty, your next big find could be sitting in plain sight. The key is to look closely, stay informed, and never underestimate the humble penny. If you found this video helpful or eye-opening, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting content, and drop a comment below. Have you ever found a valuable penny in your change? Let's hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and remember, treasure is where you least expect it. Until next time, happy hunting.